Welcome to Module 1. We'll get this started this week. We've got several chapters out there, but this week we're going to focus on chapters 1 and 2, which just give us an introduction, and then we'll get into the foundational topics of strategy and productivity. So a little highlight of our materials this week. This is the intro video. I have separate content videos for chapters 1 and chapter 2, just hitting on a couple key points in each chapter, because then you'll do the Learn Smart activities to actually read the chapter. Remember that when you're in Learn Smart, you'll click on it in the Blackboard folder. It'll take you over to Learn Smart. And as you page through the chapter and you're doing your readings, there's highlighted areas, which are things you should really pay attention to. And then in the bottom left corner, you'll see a little button that says Review. That should open on its own after a few pages, but if it doesn't, you'll need to click on that because it'll give you review questions. In order to earn the points for that Learn Smart activity, completing the chapter, you'll need to also have completed the review questions that go with it. So keep an eye on that and get comfortable with using that function. After you do chapter 1, there's a small quiz out there. It's in Connect, just a few multiple choice questions. With chapter 2, instead of a quiz, there are some homework problems that will allow you to do the productivity calculations, both for single factor productivity and multi-factor productivity. So they're just 2 points each, and there are 5 problems out there for you. Then during the week, we'll also have an article. I'll get that posted out there for you on a more current event that's been going on related to our topics, and we'll have a discussion board on that. The discussion questions are in the weekly materials guide, and if you'll put, the target is to put your initial response to the questions out by Wednesday at the beginning of our module, and then follow up later in the week, at least by Sunday, to reflect on the comments from the other participants in the course and add any final comments. So I'll give you this little summary. These are some terms I think are really critical from each of these chapters. So from the materials that I provide and the reading materials, you should be very comfortable with these terms and how they're applied in the world of operations management, as well as looking to incorporate these in your discussions particularly, and also as we look toward the final case, this would be really speaking the language of operations management. So let's get this week started.